Yes, thank you very much, Odie Pixel and Draskell. We'll head back to them for game 2, but yeah, we're back with the panel right now. Ted, we'll start with you.
Sure.
Because Alliance, disappointing for you, and yet it looked quite good for them in the draft.
Yeah, honestly, I saw their draft and I didn't think it was a problem. I thought they were kind of, I thought they outpicked eHome in a way. I thought it was good heroes, but like Draskell was saying, they didn't play it the way I expected them to play it. They kind of played it slow. I'm not sure if they've quite adapted to this idea that you need to sort of play faster earlier. That's the way I saw it. Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Charlie, you look, you look kind of salty, dude, I have to say.
I mean, Alliance had such an advantage in that early game. They really should have abused the fact that Sand King didn't have the greatest blink timing and Ti6 was so far behind in the early game. If they had used that advantage with the Drought Aura and just started to push down towers, they would have had a much better game rather than try and split farm the map and then get picked off by the Sand King Mirana.
It was such a dream Storm game. You get that kind of a start. You had the 3 heroes all top of the net worth, and they just decide to keep farming rather than 5-manning.
Yeah, there were like almost no Storm counters that game. That was a free game for S4, even picks up the haste invis. I mean, that's a game that Storm players would have loved to have. And we were all sitting in the booth thinking, man, Alliance actually has this.
Yeah, but when we were sitting in the booth as well, it was Blitz was getting a bit upset with himself, obviously being a Storm player. We're going to get more, of course, from our panel members in just a moment. But first, let's go over and find out what Casey and Slacks felt about that first game.
Hey guys! All right, so we've been having a lot of fun talking to fans during what has been a very exciting game. A lot of people are excited to see these two teams go head to head. But Slacks seems to be more interested in getting autographs. How have things been going for you the last few minutes?
Oh, Casey, it's been great. We've been having a lot of fun running around and doing stuff. In fact, I brought a guy right over here. Why don't you come over here? We got a fan. Whoa!
Come on over, fan.
Come on
That's
over.
you.
Hi. Oh, hello. Over here. Oh, you're a big boy. Hello. How has your day been so far? You having a good time? I've been having a good time. Great. Oh, that's wonderful.
Slacks,
Yeah,
give the poor guy your microphone.
Oh, he's having.
You gotta
Here's your
give the microphone. There you go. All right, so can you tell Slacks, in your own words, how excited you are to see Slacks?
I am very excited to see this amazing sock puppet.
What did you just call me, kid? You want to go? Hey, I got a little itch on my chin. Could you help me out?
Okay, Slacks, you're being creepy. Slacks,
Yeah, what?
don't be creepy.
No, I'm sorry, young man. Well, Casey, this has been the highlight of my life. Go. What are you doing next?
Well, we're going to be talking to some more fans, but can you give us an idea what it was like getting autographs? People were coming up excited to see you.
It was incredible, Casey. These fans out here, I can't contain my excitement. They're so nice, Casey. You should try it. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, Slacks, do you do laundry very often?
No. Yes.
I'm starting to doubt you, but thank you so much.
No.
All right, we're gonna. Yeah, we gotta send it back to Paul, please. Paul, save us.
Oh my goodness! How do we save you from that? Like, do some washing, do some laundry, Slacks, for crying out loud! What's he doing over there? Charlie, game 2. Let's look ahead. Are you gonna be super tilted? Am I gonna see your head fly off your shoulders at some point?
I mean, I just hope Alliance isn't tilted. You saw when S4 got picked off at top and then Bulldog just charged in on his own, sort of just, I got to do something right now. That was the moment the game tilted for Alliance. Let's hope they don't do that here.
Ted, like, stop him from tilting you on the end, because I know you're an Alliance fanboy.
I am. I am an Alliance fanboy. I just want to say, Charlie, I think you need to relax a little bit, dude. I saw you were looking a little uptight in that last game, and
Maybe they should rub your head for good luck.
No, dude, nobody's going to rub my head.
I'm going to rub your head.
No, don't rub my head. Don't rub my head.
This is for Alliance.
Okay, all right, good luck to us.
No. Charlie, you said earlier on we weren't supposed to do rubbing. Okay, that's slightly sensual. You can't do stuff like that on camera, right?
That's the sweet spot, Charlie. That's the sweet
shut
spot.
up, Paul.
Yeah, shut up. Ow!
What are you doing?
I got Byron over there. Hold on. Just chill, guys. Chill.
Yeah, I'm quite happy I'm over here next to Gods, because Gods is a gentleman.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be civilized over here, Paul.
Indeed.
No inappropriate
Yeah.
Gods
touching.
is a golem.
Indeed. What?
Oh, your hands are so soft, Paul.
I know. It's the soap.
What moisturizer do you use?
I can't reveal that. It's a personal brand.
Guys, Jesus Christ.
Look, Alliance Game 2. This is a
Made
team.
that so awkward. Can we get to Game 2, please?
Alliance is like the kings of pocket
Somehow
stretching,
this
so-
panel just went really weird. Did anyone else feel like that? It just got a little bit weird?
We've been fine up
I
until...
know. I don't know what's got into us. It's really weird. I
I
don't
want
know.
Cap back.
You want Cap back?
Golem
Oh my goodness. All right, let's look ahead to Game 2 then, because the draft is almost upon us. What do we feel like? Because I don't know about you, but it seemed like the Alliance's draft was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Alliance they have stress. This is like the level 1 Roches. They've done Roche baits. There's always something up Alliance's sleeve.
Up their sleeve. Dude, what are you saying? Chill.
Have you
Come
got
on.
any sleeves, Ted?
Yeah, I've got sleeves. Look, I'm wearing a suit today. I'm looking pretty dapper, I think. Yeah, I've got my tie sorted out. And, look, I'm feeling good.
You also look like you've got a little bit more hair on the back of your head.
Yeah, just a little bit on the back. Everybody calls me bald, but if you check out the back of the head there we go. Pretty hairy. Thank you very much.
That's nice. Good, good. I'm glad we're all in good form. So, eHome to take this one 2-0. Charlie, do you feel that's probably what we're looking at? Or do you think Alliance can come back?
I'm gonna say eHome takes the next one. I think there is the possibility that Alliance comes up with something creative, and they did do that this game. They had the better draft and they should have won, but I don't think. I mean, we said that yesterday about OG, but I don't think eHome are going to deviate too much from the game plan. So I'm going to say they take the next one too.
Okay, Ted?
Yeah, sadly, I mean, I look at Alliance, and even with the draft that I thought was favorable, they had all those stacks, they got lots of farm early on, they still couldn't get the job done, and I think eHome looked too good for them. So sadly, I'll have to say eHome.
Okay, Gods.
Look, I believe.
You believe?
In the
I
Pyrian
believe.
Flax head rubbing. It got
Okay.
the predictions game 1 right. It's going to do it, you know. Game 2. I think Alliance, I don't think they'll win the series, but I think there's a good chance they win game 2.
Right, so you think this would be all 3 games?
Yeah.
That's
He's just saying that because he hopes that for his fantasy points.
Yeah, I
Look, just because
did-
you guys have fantasy point envy here, you know?
Where are you now on the fantasy list?
Number 6, I believe.
Really?
Dropped a few places yesterday.
Holy
but-
Moses.
What, in the
still
world
holding
or
strong.
just
Yeah.
out of us lot?
In the world.
Yeah.
Jesus
In the
Christ.
world.
Rigged! Rigged, I say!
Outperforming the Chinese billionaires who have level 10,000 compendiums. But we'll see if I can keep that up.
Yeah. So who have you gone for today?
Pulled out Miracle, Ake, Fenrir, Old Chicken, who had a
Right.
really good game 1.
Yeah.
And maybe. I'm betting on LG to beat DC.
Okay, now I understand why you were the only person in the booth that cheered when Fenrir got first blood.
Fenrir gets first blood. I'm like, yes, fantasy points. Keep giving them their first bloods.
Unbelievable. What do we make of the Storm Spirit in the Charlie in game 1?
It was a great pick, excellent pick, but they needed to. I felt like they needed to play around the Drow more. And like you pick the Drow and you have an early game advantage. You're supposed to use that to take towers and then get that map control and then allow limit eHome's movement. And then when you have that, when their movement is limited and they try and go out and farm, that's when you use the Storm Spirit to jump in and get pickoffs. But they just never took those towers. They never gained that map control. eHome took the first tower really early, despite being behind.
Yeah.
You can't let that happen.
Yeah. They were really well farmed early on. That seemed to be what Alliance were focusing on.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the way they were farming, I think they when they had the stacks and they had that early farm, they got that on Bulldog, and they even stole some of eHome's farm, and that was cool. But then there were a number of times they were pushed up out in lane. We saw S4 get picked off a couple of times. And yeah, like Charlie said, I was expecting them to get that early advantage and push, but they didn't, and maybe they'll adjust in game 2. But I personally think they might not.
Even as Alliance fanboy, you're kind of going against
I'm here
the
to do a
grain
job,
here.
I'm here to do a job, Paul, and my job is to pick a winner, and I've got to go with eHome too. I'm very sorry.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
maybe the next game you go down to the booth and let them rub your head.
Maybe, yeah, might bring them a little bit of luck. You never know. It didn't bring you any luck though, Charlie.
Hey, I got the prediction right.
Yeah, but
You know what the
Yeah,
problem
but-
was?
yeah,
Is Ake rubbed the Aegis instead of your head.
oh, you're right. He gave it the Aegis
Yeah,
rub. Well, I don't want
that's
to.
what
I don't
it
want to
was.
encourage the team to come and rub my head. That would be pretty grim for me. I'm rubbing my head before every game. But yeah, you can keep rubbing it, Charlie. Beautiful man.
I will. I'm going to do it right now.
Can you guys
Stop
just
rubbing.
contain yourself over
No.
there? Gods. Prediction, 20 seconds.
I think I'm gonna stick with eHome for the series. Alliance 2-1. I just feel like they're gonna pull something out.
Okay, all right. We're going to head back to our draft panel now. Thank you very much to Gods, Pyrian Flax, and Charlie, of course. Let's head back to our draft team for game number 2.